Awesome. Well, hello to everybody. I want to welcome you and introduce you to two special business people and BALA FC's official jersey sponsors. We have both Jill and Brian with PB Backdrops and more. Hello to both of you.
Hello there. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. First of all, I want to thank you guys for sponsoring BALA FC as our official jersey sponsors on an inaugural kind of our first year here in the West Valley. I'd like to ask you a question before we get into knowing more about your awesome products and the service. Uh,
Sure.
why did you decide to become our jersey sponsors, being that we're brand new, a new business, a new sports organization here in the West Valley? Why did you decide to sponsor us?
Let's think about that one. Both Jill and I are very passionate about sports, and soccer is one of our sports that we're really passionate about. We've coached our children since they were toddlers until we got to the point where it was club soccer level, and that's where I cut off of my coaching skills, and it's time for somebody to step up. So I've been coaching since I have a 22-year-old son. So when he was 5 years old, we started coaching him all the way up to the club level. And now Jill and I both coach our youngers, yep, which we have a 8-year-old and a 12-year-old, which we've coached at CCB. And we've coached for the last going on 6 years now with the two boys, the soccer team there. And we have a love for the game. Yeah. We have a love for watching the children grow and at any sport for that matter. But like I said, we have a passion for soccer. We love it. And then we saw you had made a post about BALA FC, and not only were we interested in possibly having our son check it out, but it just kind of sparked us like, let's get involved with somebody local, somebody new, and it'll help not only get our name of our business out, but it'll allow us to stay in our, I guess, in a way, in the field that we love, which is, the sports area, because we do a lot of product and stuff with the sports arena. But again, you combine the two together, soccer and PV backdrops, and it's just got a perfect little mesh to it.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. And, I got an opportunity to sit down with both of you guys, have some coffee and just kind of connect. And, the criteria that, we have as an organization for any business to become a sponsor is that you got to be really the best in what you do.
Right.
And I know that's subjective to people, right? So, obviously people have their own criterias, but following up and following through is critical for anybody we get associated with. And personal consumer or being a personal consumer or having consistent kind of rave reviews from those that I personally know and trust, and most importantly, just being good people. And you guys fit all of that criteria. I am a consumer. I bought a table a cloth from you guys with our logo. Great. We obviously just confirmed a customized canopy tent for BALA FC, so I'm excited about that. I just shared it with Coach Devin. He was just like, "This is fire. This is great." So I'll show it to obviously everybody, and everybody's going to be excited about it. But everything that we look for in a sponsor is you guys have it all. So I was excited to have you guys be part of our sponsorship. And a lot of sporting people are out there. They need funds for tournaments, and your sponsorship actually helped our uniform kit go down by roughly 50% for our parents.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay? That is huge, right? And we don't want to have anything that just really cheap and thin uniforms. We wanted to have a good quality uniform, and that would have costed the parents a lot of money. So we wanted you to know what it went towards, and I know our parents are very grateful and appreciative of that. So thank you again for that. So yeah, let's get our viewers to know more about your products. Okay. We know you're incredible with providing products and value for corporations and companies to get their logo and their brand out, in the communities. Okay. Um, from canopies to tents to backdrops to banners and lots of things, right?
Right.
So tell us a little bit about that for those that obviously have a small business or they're in corporation and they're in trade shows and events and fairs and stuff like that. But I also want you to tell us about, um, you know, what about those that don't have businesses? Because I think you have a huge variety of products that can help, you know, people like who host parties and the Sweet 16s and the quinceaneras and the Happy New Year get together parties, where there's a lot of just products that I think people would be like, oh wow, we got to get this for our events. So and then I want you to tell us what makes you different, right? What makes you different and why people should go through PB, backdrops and more.
Okay. So we actually started in the event space years ago. We're going on 13 years now, and then kind of moved more and shifted into the corporate trade show space. So we've kind of got a perfect little mesh between both. We do backdrops and banners and tents and flags and sandwich boards and banners that go on the fields at football games, at the high schools and stadiums. We do sequin backdrops. We do trade show booths, complete trade show booths. So we have an array of product that kind of cater to everybody. So we're kind of, I always look at it, we're like the fast signs that have the retail storefront without the fast signs price and better quality, and even faster than fast signs. So that's the kind of what I like to look at it. And our products are great for, like you said, they're great for a retail storefront, having your presence there, whether it be a window cling that goes on your window, or a retractable banner, or a selfie banner that you put inside your storefront. So after people buy a product, they can go take a picture in front of it and they can post it on social media. And every time they post, they're going to see the company name on it. People that grand openings, they have flags that they put out front, or that don't have their regular signage up yet, they'll use a vinyl banner outside or a mesh banner, because in Arizona you got heat and you got wind, and the mesh banners are great for fences and outdoors where that wind can fly through. So we do a lot of product, and again, it's not just catering to retail and corporate, it's catering to events. Somebody who has a party, like you said, or a quinceañera or a wedding, everybody wants to look good. So we provide great looking products to make you look even better when you're at your event.
No, it's awesome. And I just want to let everybody know, I know a lot of coaches and clubs, organizations out here in Arizona. So again, for those of you that are listening here, if you need a canopy tent, a table, I know tryouts every single year, or those banners, if you're getting into schools and stuff like that, you definitely want to reach out to Jill and Brian with PB Backdrops, organizations, church organizations, and those who have festivals, and I know you did one. It was interesting. You posted one of your just like the tents and the tablecloth and the I guess the backing of one of the tents. It's one of the barbecue guys that I saw in Surprise.
Correct.
And his barbecue was amazing. And then when I saw you post it, I'm like, oh, he got it from you guys, which is awesome, because I think his tent was awesome.
Yeah.
And it stood out tremendously. So again, I mean, this is where you want to get your stuff for your branding to get out in the community. So I just wanted to thank you guys again, the impact you guys are making, at least for our first year, with just the allowing our uniforms to go about 50% because of your sponsorship is a huge deal for us, and we just greatly appreciate it, and thank you for being a part of it.
Absolutely. We're excited to be part of this amazing organization and see where things go with it. And, maybe one day my child will be a part of the organization. You already did the nicest thing, and you came over and you did a training session with our youngers in the goaltender training. So these little young kids that are just at CCB soccer, they got a little taste of what, a little bit of club soccer would look like to them. So we were excited, and we appreciate you coming out and doing that for us.
No, that was fun. That was great.
Yeah, it gave us that inside look of how you teach, and your passion comes through just watching you teach even the littles. especially when they're, not paying attention as much, but you get them to pay attention. So it was really
No,
cool.
that was great, and I do it again. So I thank you for doing that. And you opened up your house for me to do that. So thank you for that. So
Yeah.
give us your social handles. Like, where can people get information? Websites, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
What can you share?
Absolutely. So go ahead. I'll let you.
No, I
So
said,
our website is www.pbbackdrops.com. And that's PB and then backdrops with an S at the end.com. Our Instagram is hashtag PBBackdrops. We have our Facebook page is PB Backdrops and More. We have an 800 number. You can call us 800-40. Oh my goodness, I can't even remember our Facebook. But my email is Brian with an I at pbbackdrops.com. Or you can reach Jill at JILL at pbbackdrops.com.
Yep.
But best place is go to our website, check out our products. Feel free to scroll around there. If you don't find what you need, just call us.
Awesome. And you guys will be put on. Yeah, that looks awesome. And that's what's going to be in the back of our jerseys. I'm excited about. And this is going to be posted on our website.
Okay.
Under sponsors, balafc.com. We'll also post this on our social media because I think more people in Arizona, schools, clubs, not just soccer, but again, baseball and volleyball and all they need to know about your products. So
they do.
We're gonna share it like crazy, and I know you're gonna help them as well too. So once again, thank you again. Well, I look forward to working with you guys. And when the jerseys come out, obviously we're going to be sharing that like crazy because the jerseys are customized. They look fantastic. We're going to be the most awesome looking crew in club soccer in Arizona. Subjective, my opinion. And,
when you look good, you play good. So there you go.
That's true. Very true.
Looking forward to my jersey. So
yes, and you guys are going to get them as well. And so, yeah, I'm just excited. This is just the beginning, and I look forward to growing with you guys. And once again, thank you. Guys, reach out to PB Backdrops and More, and you're going to hear more about this wonderful organization here in the West Valley. So thank you guys again.
Fantastic. Thank you, Andres. We appreciate it.
Yep.
bye.